Good afternoon, everyone. A very warm welcome to all attendees who are joining us today. I am Monica Alhat, the marketing manager here at Cloud.in, and I'm thrilled to host this session on Beyond the Hype, deploying Anthropic Claude on AWS Bedrock for real ROI. In the current landscape, everyone is talking about generative AI, but the conversation is shifting now. We are moving away from what can it do to how do we make it work for our business. Today is about that transition, moving from cloud deployments from experimental sandboxes to production grade engines that deep dive actually has return on investment. To guide us through this journey, I am joined by two incredible experts. Vishal Dhanpile, our regional sales head for the Western region. Vishal brings a wealth of experience in helping enterprises navigate their digital transformation. Apart from this, we have Vivekanand Gundu, our lead software developer. Vivekanand will take you through the nuances of deploying Claude on AWS Bedrock. And stay tuned till the end till we have the AWS Bedrock demo for you. We will conclude the live session through a Q&A session, so please keep those questions coming in the chat box. And now, without further ado, let's get started. Vishal, the floor is yours now.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you. Thanks for a brief, start and introduction on. And as you rightly, mention it out, toward this AI journeys, moving toward the production and production to the real ROI calculations, where most of the enterprise and mid market segment customers are looking a lot of automation to build up over on it. But then ultimately how it's important on the ROI. And that's how, it's important, like the technology company Cloud.in, plays a very vital role. So first of all delegates, really thank you for joining the webinar. It's a warm welcome to the webinar. First of all, myself Vishal Dhanpule, I've been part of a business team here at the Cloud.in with more than 15 years experience into the data center and cloud industry. Uh, so this is a very, I would like to say the very deep down, very technical topic. How Anthropic and how the move of the Anthropic cloud is, taking us to the new era of the, I would like to say, down Gen AI journey. There's a very uh, descriptive things are coming, and been talking in the every discussion, every forum, every workshops today, getting on Gen AI and Anthropic Cloud. What's the reason about it? Why the Anthropic Cloud are more robust, more popular, getting more, gaining share in the market. I think so. There are the reason behind it, and that's something very happy that our Anthropic and our developer expert Vivekanand is going to be take this session after my session. I'm very glad that he's going to take this session, and hopefully you all will have a lot of insights from him on a technical front. Uh, so next 10 minutes, I would like to talk about who are we, as an organization, as a technology organization. What is our role? What are the our capabilities? What we do in the market with our end customers? Okay, how we are been recognized in the market. What is our strength? The end customers who really our strength. How we use this strength in the market. So this is something which I will, because my sessions will be broadly on this side. Okay, not majorly on the technical side, which Vivekanand is going to take through all. Okay. And very importantly, I've been very happy if you all have any questions, to answer it out. We're very happy to come to you, meet you in person, discuss with you all. That's the basically idea about, to take you through the small webinar workshop and then meet you all in person. So we will be always happy on that front also. Okay. We, our company name is a Hosting Services Private Limited. It's a more than 27 year old organization. Very strong foundational technology company. Pan India presence. Major operational offices as in Mumbai, Pune. We have our own offices in USA. So as a global presence also, yes, that's how the journey we are looking at a global journey. So 2026 is a year, is very important year in the organization where we are looking our broad expansion, throughout pan India operations and UAE and USA market. Uh, we have a 100 plus cloud certified resources. Okay, we are having 200 plus live workloads. Current team size, if you'll see all, overall from customer and projects, my own in-house team around 100 plus people pan India. We have around 8,000 plus protected endpoints. Then we have 10,000 plus managed cloud resources. We have a very important role, which is an, as an our company name is an hosting services private limited. The era where we started our journey, we have around 40,000 plus domains managing. We are a Nixie certified and registered partner, who help the customer to manage their domains. And we have a very very large conglomerate to the very very mid-size enterprise, small SMBs customer, their domains today we are managing, and this is all 40,000 plus domain. And I think so. This is a very very important slide because these numbers itself shows our entire 10, 25, 26 years old legacy in the technology era. We have a very very our own in-house 24 by 7 knock and sock support services also. So Cloudin is basically our branding name, and the hosting services is our organization name. It's around 27 years old journey. This is a journey map, which I've been just talking to you all, right? So organization started in 1999 towards 2015, when the cloud basically, I would like to say the year where the most of the discussion started on around the public cloud, data center evolution, private cloud. And I think so there's the first year where the AWS also started in India. So it's in 2014-15 where AWS has started operation. We are one of the first partner with the AWS ecosystem, and today we are their advanced consulting partner. We are one of the preferred partner in India for AWS. Yes, we have a couple of global customer, but major operations, if you look at it, the and the journey, if you look, from 2015 till 2026, we are how the way we achieved technical competencies, technical expertise, technical evolution happened, in the organization. This journey itself, talks about everything. So 2015, where we start our AWS journey. 2016, we launched as a cloud.in as a brand. Then 2018 to 2020, see, these are all, the basically Microsoft competencies, workload competency, different types of competencies. So this all competencies basically gives us a technical evolution, technical capability building, technical knowledge, technical expertise, and with our end customer deliverables. So this is how 2023-24 year also very very important, because we have achieved around seven service delivery competency. Then the last year 2025 was another very very important, where we got our GenAI competency, which is the today's important most topic which Vivekanand is going to take through. So this is how the journey about, and 2026 this is the year where we are now the MSP program partner for AWS. So we worked with AWS ecosystem very in and in hand, with their consultation approach, their solution services, their project deliverables, their end-to-end infrastructure management, and all the best practices what they follow. So this is how our journey with AWS. So as I conveyed, we are one of the known recognized partner in AWS ecosystem as an advanced consulting partner. This is a the maximum competency is what we carry out. So it's very might be a lot of times the questions comes out, right? There are so many partners are there in the AWS ecosystem. What's the differences between these partners, right? This is the difference. This slide itself shows about the differences, right? Because how strong and how your competencies are in place, that's will give you more clarity what technicalities we build throughout the journey basically. And these all technicalities build up during our customer use cases, during a lot of customers POCs, during customer entire digital transformation journey. Okay, so this is a very very importantly I would like to say, because these competencies when we build at our end with our own technical expertise, yes, absolutely there is a lot good support from our end customers, and I would really would like to thanks to our end customers on this, okay, who help us and who give us the opportunity to build such kind of competency and get grow into the market. These are the very, very important competencies: GenAI service competency, migration and modernization, advanced tier solution provider, well accredited review partner, public sector. These are the some domains where we are very, very certified partner, which we serve education services segment, Microsoft workloads, and managed service provider. So these are the very, very important, and it's very important when you also in this your digital transformation journey, any specific work areas where you look at any partner. My request to all of you to please get checked which are the partner right partner for you in the in specific the journey, because the journey helps you to take to the your basically the business goal, and what are the the your visions when you put during this entire digital transformation journey. Because in a cloud ecosystem, which what is important today, there are 4 to 5 meters are very important, right? uh, Really your partner knows what business you are looking at. Really your partner knows what business you are doing it. Really your partner knows what business growth you are looking at. And fourth important point, what for that particular business goal achievement, what kind of the infrastructure, what kind of the solution, what kind of the consultation you are required, what kind of the technical supports you are looking at, and how you can scale up your this entire journey with a minimal cost. I think so these are very, very valid and important points, and that's only possible when your partner is technically sound. Your partner is a business understanding for partner, or your partner is a partner who can work with you at the same pace, the pace which you are looking at, the growing pace. The partner who can completely I would like to say support you throughout the journey, right? That's more important, right? So then that's how exactly I'm right. The reason when we said about 27 years organization, that's the reason I'm trying to say how the strong the foundation layer has put by the founders of the organization, and how the company is growing in this all 26 years. With this, these are another very important slide, which are more competencies how we we have achieved. I would like to say from the security to the microservices to API gateways to content delivery network, your databases like DynamoDB, RDS deliveries, all these particular delivery competencies are in place. And I think so, and this is all, these all technical expertise, I would like to say, is in-house technology. We do not have a dependency on any third party service provider, any third party system integrator. This is all my own in-house expertise. Now it's very important, when I talk about this, basically talks about everything on an infrastructure layer, right? But this is not only the stoppage for us, right? With infrastructure, it's very important, right? Today every customer looking for the only one partner, yeah, might be the best partner who can help them to build up their pyramid. When you said a pyramid, yes, absolutely, there is a, at the foundation level your entire infrastructure comes in place. But on infrastructure there is a very important is your security layer, right? So what kind of the security layers we can build up, right? So whether you have a Sophos, you have a F5, you have a Palo Alto, any third party next generation firewall, we have in-house expertise, and we have many partnership with such partners. Then very, very important comes on a data protection and data backups, because that's a area today everyone, and I think so Vivekanand is going to uh, highlight on this, what's the importance of data protection today, right? Because in the GenAI of the world, everyone is coming on eras, and we're talking about the how I can protect my data. So here we have very, very strong partnership into this era with the Commvault, Veritas, SCL Software, Trend AI. So this is going to be a big role for us. And during your journey of this building a entire pyramid ecosystem, we'll be happy to take all these OEMs and services with you. Then very importantly, you need to keep monitoring and observability, right? That's more important today in the market. So we have a partnership in this segment with the New Relic tight site 24/7, Datadog, and Nagios, kind of very recognized partner. Then I would like to say the very important data streaming like Kafka and Confluent. These kind of the players we are today running our shows, and this is a very important, right. We are not as only as an infrastructure as a partner, but we are known as a end-to-end cloud governance partner, where we govern the cloud with your entire understanding on infrastructure, understanding on the security, building parameters, backup and protections, observability and monitoring services, tool platforms, and then data streaming kind of platforms to build. Then we have a this is very important style where I would like to highlight which are the industry sectors today we are serving. I would like to say broadly, yes, we have covered up many segment. Mostly most of the segments we are present. In some of the segments might be very 2 and 3 customers, but today we have around 250 plus pan India customers, some of the global customers, and we are managing 110 plus customers in managed services 24 by 7, 365 days throughout the journey. And I think so that's how the the strong uh, you know as an emerging, as a technology partner, as a recognized partner in the market, because of all this. So take the media and entertainment segment to e-commerce, IT, public sector, automobile, edtech, FMCG, financial services, pharma and healthcare, manufacturing, till non-profit organization and startups, which is another very important entity, growing entity. Large chunk of the entities are coming under startups. So these are all segments we are present, and we'll be happy to serve any other industry segment, because that's exactly as a partner is our role comes in. If any non-standard industry or non-standard requirement comes out, we'll be very happy always, because that gets as a use case for us. That gets as a new learning for us, right? When we work with our end customer, our major achievement is the learning coming from that project, understanding new solution building. I think so that's the more era where our technical and project delivery teams helps. uh, this is a where we cater, which I mostly covered up. We work with our end customer from consultation to the delivery, project delivery, till managing infrastructure. So on-prem to cloud migration, multi-cloud migration, well architect reviews, serverless deployment, containerized deployments, and I've been talking about everything, right? ROIs and cost optimization. These are very very important parameters till 24 by 7 knock and WAP, security as a setup. Now this is a very I'm at the most of the end of the my session, but then during the journey we I would like to say good to my development team, who really worked hard and come up with a some of the own developed IP. These are our own products. Okay, when I said is a product, yes, these products are we are using for our own end customer, for whom we manage their basically infrastructure as a managed services. So there are one of the product we are using for our own billing management, where we have a multi-cloud billing management system platform that help us also to gain maximum spending and manage multiple cloud services easily. So these are the products, like Niantrak, Rudra Sentinel, Evelx, and Freedom. Okay, so Niantrak is basically a secure cloud governance and configuration control platform. Okay, which is completely give you a rollback and control parameters with you. Rudra Sentinel, I would like to say it's a very small and very good tools which help us as an SIM kind of tool. Okay, which helps basically security teams monitor system, detect threats, and fix vulnerability quickly, and it helps also to build up your audit and compliance reporting structure also. This product we are really using, this is an in-house developed product, and we are using for our end customer, under our managed services scope. And this is what exactly the product has been evolved, and today we are ready to completely work with this product for any other customer in the market. Evalix.ai is an AI based product which is designed by our AI development and AI and the development team, which is a very very smart platform for creating, managing, and securing fast, flexible AI driven assessment. So there might be today you are running your assessment through different ways of mode, but this is the AI build up, the assessment tool, which is completely give you a freedom, authority, I would like to say, and the platform which can be get completely entire any assessment designed for you, conduct a basically exam of that particular assessment, give the results of and give the analytics reports of that entire assessment. This is very easy platform. It's a AI build up, and this can be used at any of domain, any of services in your organization where you carry multiple assessment for your end employee and customer and any network elements where you want to that. Freedom is a multi-cloud billing and management platform which helps track cost, optimize spending, and manage multiple cloud services. So whether you are having a data center, some setup which you already which you are already using, then you have cloud services. So Freedom basically helps you to consolidate the billing from all the different OEMs and different segments and give a completely multi-cloud billing management platform. So these are all our own IPs, and we'll be happy to extend these details, sharing with you all. This is I discuss with you how we in managed services we perform till today. 99% uptime, 40 to 50% fewer security incidents, high availability across workloads. Okay, improved SLA and other factors. So this is exactly the pyramid which shows us how we are strongly into the 24 by managed services, managing the infra today customer. We deliver faster IT resolution, minimize manual checks, and better SLA compliance. We ensure 97% automation, even when we are, managing this infrastructure. So we have built up a lot of automation process, which can help us, our team, to monitor, manage this entire SOC and NOC operation, with a very compliant. So this is as an company, in overall overviews I just gave you all in detail. I will be happy to come meet you all in person. I'm handing over the now next session, which is very important. Might be you are eager to know more in detail on technical side, right? What is this Anthropic, and how this Anthropic on AWS Bedrock, will give a better technical platform to use, ease operation, and how it can helps toward the real ROI. uh, thank you all, and handing over to Veganand. Veganand, over to you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Vishal sir, for the brief.
Yes.
So you can see my screen, Vishal sir, right? Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes, Veganand, you can take over. Thank you.
So hello everyone. So I am Vivekanand Gundu from Cloud.in, working as a software developer. So at Cloud.in, we work extensively with AWS and Anthropic ecosystem to help businesses move beyond AI experimentations into the real production use case. So this is very interesting topic where we will see how the deployment using AWS Anthropic Cloud and how AWS can help us to build the real interest, like the value to get out of this entire ecosystem. I believe most of the peoples are using the demanding cloud, which is nothing but AWS itself. So in today's session, it's not just about AI models, agentic AI, but beyond that, how can you take the value out of this entire session? So it's about how business can actually deploy Claude on AWS Bedrock in a scale, secure and ROI driven way. Because honestly, most organizations today are not struggling to access AI. They can easily access AI using the websites and the applications and the keys and access keys. So some people do struggle with integrating into application, but honestly, organization today are not struggling to get access to AI. They have many tools, but what tools to be used? So we'll cover entirely what need to be done so that we can get most of the ROI driven architecture in our into our business and into our ecosystem. So the AI buzzword, so it's everywhere. So I will just cover out the point, like what are the things right now. Most of the AI buzzword is nothing but everyone is talking about AI companies and exploring everywhere. New things are coming and things are changing fast. So running copilots, most of the teams use the copilots like GitHub Copilot or Anthropic Cloud Code, and any proof of concept for creating and experimenting the AI based solutions of their business use case based on their businesses. So it could be any domain, could be finance, could be health sector, and etc. Then they get stuck, obviously. So knowing the tools and implementing is not the thing. Getting the rate of interest from the entire application is what the main point is. But many of these ideas comes only to a phase like testing phase, but it doesn't really showcase the real impact, the scale of impact. The big question is now is, where is the real business? So every company is exploring chatbots, automation, AI copilots, summarization, analytics, and AI agents. Almost every business already started running pilots or proof of concept. Everyone is creating POCs, creating small application, but no one is getting any monetization from that application. But the real challenge begins after the demo. So this is where we will be discussing. The important question is, how do we move from experimentation to measurable business impact? So clouding intensively focuses on this major impact, that how to move from experimentation to the measurable business impact. So what's blocking real AI values today? So as you can see, there is no clear directions. So they are just trying to use the AI tools. There is no direction. They are just prompting different kind of features into the production level, but there is no value, no clear direction. There is no roadmap aligned to their business. So unclear business value. So their cost is going up as you are utilizing the resources of the ecosystem, but there is no real values because it's running and no real customer is onboarded into the application. That is the real issue. That is the real pain point where every business owner or CEO or CFOs need to address it, that there is no business value out of these POCs or the applications which the team is trying to build. So there is value for everything, the time, the efforts, the tools which we are using, but where is the real impact? So that is the thing. So then comes the pilot. So many ideas work in pilot but not in the production. So you implement, let's assume you implemented a feature of generating different kind of assessments, but what if there is no production use case? That is where the things get tough. And coming to the last point, like second last point, demo versus reality. Like what looks good in the demo obviously is not the real production environment. Scalability gap. So you have created the AI based application, you have implemented the feature, but how can you scale? How can you connect the bridges between the real experimentation and the business impact out of it? So this is where the importance of it. This is a phase where many organizations get stuck. We call it pilot. The demo look impressive, the proof of concept works, but production deployment become very difficult. Why? Because business start facing real world questions. How do we scale this? How do we secure this data? How do we control the cost? How do we integrate AI into the existing workflows? And this is where the architecture become more important than prompts. I will repeat that this is where the architecture becomes more important than the prompt itself, which the people are trying to build the entire ecosystem on it. So uh, the shift we need. So coming to this point, the mindset around AI is changing rapidly. So there is a experimenting phase, there is defining achievement, then comes the strategical growth, then the key business enabler. So let's talk about this. So earlier the question was, can we use AI? Now the question is, what business outcome will AI create? This massive shift. So every business person or person should know, like should have this question, that why, what business outcome will AI create from this? This is massive shift. Organizations are now evaluating AI based on speed, cost optimization, operational efficiency, customer experience, and revenue acceleration. So we as a we as an organization corely focuses on these principles. The companies that succeed won't necessarily use most AI tools. They they will just use an AI in most strategical way. So this is the way of seeing things. Most of the people just use many AI tools, like maybe for image creation, some other model, for content writing or content creation, some other model, for reasoning, for logical thinking, for solving critical co-working environment or co-working task, like related to checking emails and automating their flows. But at the end, they are using different tools, but they will use we will there is no strategy or the way of processing to the end. Then why Claude or why Anthropic Claude? So as you can see, there is where Anthropic Claude becomes very interesting for enterprises. Claude is designed with strong focus on safety, consistency, reasoning, and enterprise reliability. So rapidly development, like simple APIs make easy to build, deploy AI applications quickly. Then 24 into virtual agent. So acts like you can anytime chat and summarize what you need, the guidance you need to create the entire application. Safety, so there is entire data is protected end to end. Like you can just have your data in your own ecosystem using AWS. This is where the security part is mostly covered. This is a major impact the world is facing. There is no protection of the data, there is no safety, there is no consistency. So it's designed to deliver safe and consistency response, even sensitive data across like billing and compliances. There could be multiple compliances, it will be protected using Anthropic Claude. Then the enterprise skills, it helps enterprise build efficient bots, automate workflows. As I mentioned that every person has the need to automate their task, manual task into automated fashion, so that there is entire safety and the speed of the efficiency of the work could be done. So so Claude is designed with a strong focus on safety, consistency, and reasoning, and enterprise reliability. In production environment, predictable output matters a lot, especially in industries like finance, healthcare, education, support systems, and enterprise automation. Claude works extremely well for AI assistant summarization, uh, knowledge retrieval, workflow automation, and guide enterprise interaction. So this is where the Anthropic Cloud will showcase its real beauty. So why AWS Bedrock? So we as a AWS partners have intensively expertise in AWS Bedrock, which has this following features like leading AI models, managed everything, effortlessly scaling, and faster creation. Coming to these points, this is where Anthropic Cloud become very interesting for enterprise level. So one major advantage of AWS Bedrock is simplicity. Business don't want to manage GPUs, infrastructure, model hosting, and scalable complexity. But Bedrock's abstracts all of that away. It manages for you. You get access to leading foundation model like Claude. I will just showcase you in a bit that how the console looks like. You can see with your own eyes that how you can access the model, where is the model catalog, how can you access the different kind of model using Bedrock, especially Anthropic models. You get access to foundation models like Claude through managed API. So you just there is an API and you have to add the keys to access the entire flow. This means team can focus on building business impacts, business application, instead of managing AI infrastructure entirely on their own infra or their own ecosystem. And from scalability perspective, you can move from small pilot to the enterprise scale workloads much faster. Choosing the right cloud model for your business use case. So these are the premium models which is exposed by the Cloud Anthropic. So as you can see, the names of the model best for and the business use case. So this can vary based on the business use case for your organization. Like Claude Opus 4.7 for advanced reasoning and agentic. Like for the business use case is nothing but financial analytics performs for automated insight and forecasting. Then Sonnet 3.5 can be enterprise automation, AI support system solving tickets end to end, or could be any other business use case. Then other models. One important thing business often misunderstand is not every AI model should solve every problem. Different cloud models are optimized for different workloads. For example, HiQ is excellent for low latency real time tasks. Sonnet works extremely well for enterprise workflows and coding assistant. Opus is designed, and Opus is one of the trending model. Opus is designed for deeper reasoning and complex decision making. This could really change the business impact, that how you look at and choosing the right model for your right business. The real values come from choosing the right model for the right business problem, not simply using the largest model everywhere. Like it is trained on multiple parameters, so I will use this. No, there is right model, right use case. Then there is a real ROI of using the things. Coming to next slide. Okay, so the list of cloud APIs on Amazon Bedrock with business use case. So let me go through it. Here are some practical production oriented use case. So we will just go or see a deeper look on how these things actually works. So invoke model. So it's a simple API call. A API, you can say a method where you can use for content generation tools for marketing team, or use case. Then comes the invoke model with response streams. There is a one method in Bedrock. So you can use this for real time response like chatbot. Do you have any own chatbot created into your business workflows? Then comes the synchronous invoke, like long running task. If there is kind of a question generation, or could be any kind of reasoning things, a bulk document processing, invoices, reporting, could be anything. Then comes the converse API. So these are the APIs which can be used using Bedrocks, using the Anthropic model behind the scenes without managing the infra, with protected data on your side, with multi-turn conversation AI. You can create your own AI assistant. Then last API is nothing but a converse stream. So streaming chat APIs like real-time chat inferences with instant replies whenever the things go down. So you don't have to have a rule-based kind of a system at your end. Mm. So list of cloud APIs on Bedrock with business users. These are the other APIs. So messaging API, chat completion API, and response API. These are the nothing but like mostly automated kind of APIs which can use for daily automation workflows into our environment. Guided workflows for bot automation and queries. Migrating existing OpenAI based application to AWS. Could be automating CRMs, emails, and report. So more APIs and migration. So coming to this trusted and compliance AI security Claude on Bedrock. So coming to this point, security by default, data stayed inside the environment. So this is the point number one to be noted. Secure, it is secure by default because AWS entirely manages your own ecosystem, where you don't have to really worry about the where your data is going. Is my data safe? Is the thing going in the right direction? And what I have to do about this data? Am I storing it? Am I retaining it properly? Everything end to end is kept safe into your own existing business use case. Then comes the build for trust. So as you can see, we already have an AWS service artifact which continuously monitored with every compliance need you need. and you can audit everything using AWS Cloud Trail. Control access. Access is restricted using IAM. That who is in, who has the permission for using this specific model, or could be a specific service in your AWS ecosystem can be used. Authorized user using this entire platform. Then ease and scalable. With Bedrock, it's expand effortlessly with cloud.in experts, and using we have the entire monitoring system ready so that whenever things go down or before getting anything down, we are ready to help you in every use case. So for coming in short, for enterprise, security is not optional, and this is one of the strongest advantages of deploying cloud through AWS Bedrock. Your data remains inside the AWS ecosystem. So as I mentioned, IAM-based access control, encryption, KMS encryption, CrowdTrail auditing, VPC isolation, enterprise-grade compliance capabilities. This become extremely important when organizations start scaling AI internally. So in short, I will just explain about what is Bedrock actually is. A very underrated capability inside Bedrock is centralized AI governance. Features like prompt management, guardrails, uh, and the model access controls help organization build safer and more reliable AI systems. Because eventually AI governance will become as important as AI capability itself. There is a point like AI governance, obviously it's become very important at AI capability itself. So centralized AI, as I mentioned, centralized AI control, build in security, reduce efforts and reliability. Reliable. You can completely trust your AI with controlling features in it. So AWS and Bedrock Anthropic demo. So I'll just showcase you a short like what the how can you choose the AI models, how can you just use the APIs into your ecosystem. So this is the screen. So this is the AWS Bedrock service in the AWS console. You can just go to the model catalog in AWS environment. Then after this, you can choose Anthropic. So once you choose the filter Anthropic, you can see there is all the AI foundation model, which can be seen like for different kind of model for different use case. And you can read using your model catalog, and you can review the model, how it is trained, and what are the context management, model ID, its capabilities, and what languages it supports. Is it serverless or is it managed? How the inference to the model happens, what is the pricing details and the uses and the code examples. So you can see it from here. So these are the different models can be seen. There are different input models for text, videos, for embedding models. There are different kind of uh, companies which provides the different kind of models for different purposes. But as I mentioned, that Anthropic provides a very efficient model across the industries where your task is very much automated and you can pull out real ROI from it. So then comes the playground. You can just test around with the different kind of model by selecting the Anthropic models and other kind of models. Then comes the inference, like if you want to add a multi inferencing to to a particular model, you can just fine tune the particular model with your business domain use case. Then you can create a different type of agent to do different tasks in the ecosystem. You can add guardrails. So if you want, example, imagine a scenario that you have a financial company and you don't want to showcase a specific data to a specific department. Could be any automated work tool. You can use your LLM model and you can add guardrails to a specific response to be controlled, and you can add the knowledge base rack system setup. You can manage your prompts, different type of prompts using the prompt management technique. Then comes the evaluation. You can evaluate your LLM model, you can fine tune it, you can entirely manage the ecosystem without you managing heavy cost and investing in heavy infrastructure cost. It is entirely managed by Bedrock. So one thing business often misunderstanding AI is cost management, AI adoption. So there lots of things comes into place like user scales. Organization need visibility into token consumption, API utilization, team level uses, and workload efficiency. This the future of enterprise AI is not just intelligent AI; it's cost effective AI. This is where we stand out to do all this stuff, to leverage all AI tools into your workflows. So this is where our expertise lies, and this is where we have uh, work done. So as business grow, FinOps helps to save cost, smart work, reduce waste by 60%, improve your unit margins, avoid bill shocks, and drive global efficiency. So as business grows, FinOps helps teams to save cost and work smartly. So yeah, so we are trying to announce a major update regarding the AWS MCP. So AWS recently launched AWS MCP service, like to integrate with your AI tools. If you have your own databases, if you are on your own APIs, you can integrate. If you are on your own servers, which has the access and which can be fine tuned and with least privileged, you can give the access, use the AWS MCP servers to integrate with your business use case into the AI models using all the guardrails and prompt management which I have shown in the console. Yeah. So let's turn your AI plans into real business use case. So coming to the end, uh, so before ending the session, more like I want to talk more about MCP server. This is where ecosystem evolve even more further. We are now moving like more connected AI infrastructure where models, guardrails, tools, and enterprise systems work together seamlessly. That is why future conversations is no longer should we use AI. The real question is how do we build AI system that business can actually trust, scale, and govern. That's the journey we are helping organization to achieve at cloud.in. And not only that, for enterprise security and data protection are absolutely critical when adopting AI. So one of the biggest advantages of Claude through AWS Bedrock is the organization can keep their AI workloads within the AI system, as I said before, while managing enterprise grade security control feature like IAM, KMS, VPC, CloudTrail, other. So it helps businesses protect sensitive data which you have and maintain compliances. Ultimately, enterprises are not looking for powerful AI. They are looking at AI that they can trust and scale and invest properly. So the future winner in AI won't simple be like companies using the smartest models or any AI models or the multiple tools. They will be the organization that can combine all these points. If you want not you can take it out: AI capabilities, security, governance, compliance, and cost efficiency into a single scalable platform. This is what we provide. This is where we our expertise lies, and we help you to grow your businesses. So that was all from my end, like all the good things. So all the good things, even this session has come to an end. Please feel free to drop your questions in Q&A box. We will address the same year. Please scan the QR. You can scan the QR on the screen to share your feedback. We are here to make this experience better for you. Let me know if you have any doubts. You can just paste it in the questions tab at top right corner. So we have 10 minutes. So you can, if you have any question regarding the Claude, Bedrock, or any AI related questions, you can just pin it in or drop your message into a message panel, which is in top right corner. So I hope there is no questions. So you can just Mail us using sales@cloud.in. If you have any queries, you can reach out us. Thank you so much.